Alright guys, we're back today with a customer's Honda hatchback, 93 model. This one belongs to a female. She has her a H22a H2B setup in here. Fairly stock setup. We're going to tune it on HTS. She's not really after big power numbers. She just wants it to run correct. I'm going to get the computer hooked up and we'll be on the way to getting this thing right. Alright guys, we're back. First issue, I can't connect to the ECU. They have a Demon 2 in the ECU. We're going to be using Honda tuning suit, but you see what they done here. This cable goes to an extension. It's supposed to be made easier for me to connect to it, but really, in reality, I need to be hooking right here, not here. So we're going to cut a little hole in the case. We can plug our USB in, we'll be done. Alright guys, that's how we should be. We're connected now. Calibrate some things. TPS. Oh wow, hold on. Up an island. Get started on this part throttle and we'll be back after she gets some heat in it. Alright guys, we're back. I've heard a couple weird noises from this engine that kind of concern me. They come and go, like something's loose in the head, but at the moment it's fine. I don't know, but I think I got part throttle close. We're gonna try pull with VTEC turned off and see where our air fuels stand, and we'll go from there before we turn VTEC on. Lots of noise from our brake dust shields. Now let's see where these air fuels stand. 129 for power, 123 for torque. Air fuels are all over the place. That's Trying to look through the phone while I do this, it doesn't work out so great. Alright, so I need to take some fuel out down here. VTEC will probably come on around 45ish. So I won't need to really worry about this getting leaned out too much because we won't ever see that. But we'll focus on that and we'll turn VTEC on and be back. Alright, we're back. About to do another pull with VTEC turned off again. Hopefully the fuel's a little closer and we can move on with turning VTEC on. I don't know if y'all saw that battery light flash, but I haven't seen that until now. She flashed on the dash. See? See that? Battery voltage, where I'm at, I'm blind. Battery voltage right there. It says 11.4. I guess before I do another pull, we gotta attend to that. She might need a alternator. Well, darn. Belts on. Guess we need to check the wiring. Alright. The alternator is coming off. We got another one. I'll give that one a shot. Alright guys, new alternator's on. Our brand new old one. She's charging. Let's see how far our fuel's off. Again, the VTEC is off. If our fuel is good this time, we can work on turning that on. Since our battery voltage changed, it changed everything. Oh!
I'll send some of these videos to you too, the same ones. I just got it, but I'll send some of them to you.
I just gotta richen it or lean it out right here, and then we can turn VTEC on. Wash my hands too from changing that alternator. We'll be back. Alright, our fueling is much better that time. I believe we'll be able to kill it and turn VTEC on. Yeah, we're close enough. Alright, there we go. That red dotted line represents where we need to be air fuel wise. We're right there at it. And we will gain power when the VTEC comes on, but as of now, on half a pulls with no VTEC, we're 135 and 125. VTEC will probably come on around the 4600 RPM range. Hopefully carry on out. I'll be back after I set up the VTEC tables. Alright guys, not too bad for our first pull. Get rid of this non-VTEC run. And we will trim this thing, since this dyno jet does some weird shit when it hits the rev limiter. Alright, here we are. We're going to see if we can clean this up. Need to get a little bit of fuel out before the VTEC activation. Looks like the VTEC activation needs to be a little lower as well. And we need to get some fuel out in here. But we're not really looking for big numbers. She just wants it to run right. She's not looking to beat it to death. So we're almost there. I can tell she's got a converter under here. She's got a high flow cat on the exhaust. That is definitely hindering the performance of this thing. Normally these things make 160 and upwards of torque on my dyno. So I'll be back. Alright, there's our last run, would be the blue one. Ain't gonna trim the backflip just yet. I let the car cool off tremendously. Intake temps were high as hell since it's so hot today. Our air fuels didn't really get better. I gotta go back and pull some more out in the same areas, but boy did it cooling off, and me giving it a degree and a half of time and helped a lot. Picked up a good amount of power. But yeah, we'll be back. Try to touch up this fuel graph. Alright, we are back. I've pulled some fuel. Let's give it a go. I pulled a little bit too much fuel in some areas. Car did get warmer too. I didn't allow it to cool off. Trim. Alright, you see my green graph down there. We're going to touch that up and hopefully one more pull. And put the fan on it while I make these changes so it'll cool back off. I think we'll be done here. Alright, we're back. It's idling and warming up a little bit after a long cool down session. ECT's 156, IET's 102. It's a hot day today, in case you didn't know it. 100 degrees in the shop. See what she does. Alright, so that was a 197 horsepower, 146 foot-pounds of torque. Our humidity's rising and temperature's falling a little bit. But let me clear some of these runs. I want to keep the blue one and get rid of the red. Alright, so we fixed our lean spot up high. 55, need more fuel. 5,500 RPM, we need more fuel. And 45 to about 49, we need more fuel. Just need to fix those two areas and we will be done here. So one or two more pulls, I keep saying that, but god dang it, we will get there. Well guys, that's what my fuel table looks like now. Laptop froze. I didn't have things saved. Last time I saved was before I turned VTEC on. So all this shit I did with the VTEC turned on, I've lost it. And I've now got to go back and redo it. I'm not going to dick around with recording this. I'm just going to get straight to work. Get back to the point where I was at. And then we'll be back for the last pull, I guess. It's way too hot to keep doing this. Fuck this shit. Alright guys, I called up. Had to get back where I was. I've gotten it a little better than y'all last saw it. Right here around $5 grand, I'm gonna try to pull a little more fuel. And then right here 73, 74, so I'm gonna add a little more before red line. But this last pull, 202 horsepower, 149 foot-pounds of torque. My air fuels are almost there. I mean, it pretty much could leave it like that, but I'm gonna try to get that right there a little more perfect, and then in case she tries to beat on it on a daily basis, keep it a little more safer, get a little richer up top. But those power numbers are what I expected out of this setup. See if we can get the fuel all the way perfect and maintain those power numbers. Back. Our water and IET temps look okay. They're not the greatest. Let's see if this will be our last pull. Looks like we made a little more power up top, and our air fuels are where I want them. All right, 204, 150 for torque. Again, this is our blue run. I haven't trimmed it yet, so it does that back flip right here. But all along here, look how close we are. I'm gonna trim this, I'll be right back. All right, she's trimmed, and there we are. There's our final numbers. The humidity's still rising. Looks like we'll get some rain this afternoon. Shop temps aren't the coldest. Feels worse than that in here, to be honest. So that's that. We're done here. Just so you guys know what this consisted of, H22a Euro R intake manifold. She has some eBay injectors in here, both side Tigers. They do work out all right, or they did work out all right. eBay manifold for the exhaust, and there's a 1320 3-inch exhaust underneath the car all the way out the back, but there is a high flow no name brand converter under the car. Still not bad numbers out of a simple setup. She doesn't care for two-step or anything, so that'll be it. I guess we're signing out, guys. See you guys on the next one.